Hi Aquarius, welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for October of 2020. This month, the themes of your horoscope are going to cover very diverse topics such as communication and family. And so, if you want a reading to explain anything here in more detail, your best choice would be the natal and transit reading, and we've got a link for you below in the YouTube description. So we've got Mars retrograde snarling up your communication this month, and that's going to be intensified by a moon that's happening, and Mercury's going to go retrograde too. So, hey Julia, what is life going to be like for the Aquarians of the world this month?
Ooh, very good question, Jamie. Well, hey, Aquarius. So Mars is retrograding Aries, which is your third house of communication, siblings, and neighborhoods. And this is happening all month, and it's also been in this house for a few months. So you should also check out our August and September horoscopes to learn out more about how this would feel. And we also did a video about how this Mars retrograde cycle is going to trigger the pandemic hot degree, and that's in our 2020 news playlist too. But generally speaking, since this is the house of communication, you're going to get extra sharp with your words. Mars retrograde brings a lot of flare-ups and frustrations too. And if you have any siblings, this could be a time where you guys are just not getting along very well together, and also where you might be getting into conflicts with neighbors and around your neighborhood as well. Now, Venus, the planet of art and beauty, goes into Virgo on October 2nd, which is your 8th house. And this is the house of deep intimacy and other people's money. So during this cycle, you can find ways of becoming more intimate with your partner. This is also a very sexually arousing cycle as well, too. And you might get a little extra luck in sort of negotiating financial exchanges through other people's money, which can be the money you share with people you're close to, as well as institutions as well. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication and communication, goes retrograde in Scorpio on October 13th, which is your 10th house of career. The 10th house also represents authority figures as well, so you can expect a lot of miscommunications, maybe at the workplace, with your bosses or any other authority figures in your life. And if you're not in a job right now, you might be rethinking your career path in general. You might even be rethinking it if you are at your job too.
Yeah, it's true. Definitely want to keep those communications clear and clean when Mercury's retrograde in your 10th house like that. So we have a couple of moons going on, 3 moons actually. The first one is a full moon in Aries happening in that 3rd house, which is the house of communication and siblings and neighbors, your immediate environment, as Julia was saying. And so this is going to kind of attach itself probably to the feelings of having Mars in your 3rd house. And it could bring up a lot of high emotions, a lot of potentially angry emotions, and you might feel like you need to bring your self-care into better balance, especially as regards communication. So you might need to speak what you need a little bit more clearly this month. And then we have a new moon in Libra happening on the 16th. And that is going to fall in your 9th house right here. And that is the house of the higher mind, the house of big thoughts, big ideas, big plans, and your worldview. So you may have a lot of feelings coming up around what does it all mean anyway. And last month, the new moon fell in Virgo, and that actually provided a wonderful assist to those of us who've been struggling under the pandemic because of the way that it trined the pandemic hot degree. But this month, the new moon squares the pandemic hot degree, and that is going to bring a lot of intensity and make it, I think, more difficult for us to live through this pandemic in a good way that will lead to better things in the future. So expect some emotions to run high around that as well. Then at the end of the month, we have got another moon happening, and it's a full moon.
Ooh, allergies bad this season.
They're so bad this year. Oh my God. It just makes this tickle in my throat that doesn't want to go away. So then we have a full moon falling in your fourth house of home and family, domestic life, heritage, and roots. And this can impact the family home that you grew up in, the family members that you came from, and also the family that you create as an adult. This is a really stubborn moon because Uranus is here with the moon in the sign of Taurus. So there's a lot of reactivity, a lot of the unexpected cropping up. And it opposes that sun up there in the 10th house in your career arena, where Mercury has also been earlier this month, bringing, communication challenges in your career. And then you might find that there are challenges at home as well. And so smoothing things out as much as you can, maintaining your stability and your groundedness as much as you can, and and also, asserting yourself where needed. These would be the ways to respond. So that's what we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and share and subscribe. You can always find our horoscopes on our website, pandoraastrology.com, add /horoscope to that. And if you want to find out the news of the month, you can find that at pandoraastrology.com /monthly forecast. And we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.